Hi, I'm Allison, and this is my Rails application project for Flatiron School. I built a movie reviews app where a user can log in and read reviews that other users have written, and also write their own reviews for any movies that are in the database. So the first thing a user will do when they come to the app is they will create an account. In order to create an account, a user needs to enter a username, an email, and a password. And I will check off that I'm the site administrator to show some of that functionality. So when the user logs in, they are brought to their home page, which has a little welcome message, and then lists out the 10 most recent reviews. If you go to the nav bar up at the top here, you'll see there's a reviews dropdown. If you click on all reviews, you can see that there are several more reviews than what was showing on that homepage. Within the review itself, a lot of the information is clickable. You can click on the review title, which takes you to that specific review show page. You can click on the movie, which takes you to the movie show page and gives you some information about that movie, such as the genres, the people that are starring in it, and the synopsis. And then you can also click on the author of the review to see all of the reviews written by that author. So this particular person has written several reviews. Just to note, I did use the faker gem, so all of the data in this app is completely fake. So let's go ahead and go back to that review dropdown and write a review. So we will select a movie here from the movie dropdown list. This is going to list out all the movies in the database. We'll need to give it a rating. Say the title is great and I loved this movie. And if we publish the review, then we are taken to that review show page. One thing you'll notice that's different here is there are two links that weren't here before. If we go back to the homepage, you can actually see the difference. So this is a review that I wrote. I have the opportunity to edit the review or delete the review. This is the review somebody else wrote. I don't have that opportunity. So if I wanted to edit the review and say I would recommend, I can go ahead and update it. I get a message that it was updated, and I'm back at the review show page. And then I can go ahead and delete the review. I'm back to all the reviews, and the review has been deleted. Okay, next up, we have the movies dropdown. So as an admin, I have opportunities to add movies to the database. Anybody, however, can go see all the movies in the database. So this is a list of all the movies. Currently, they're listed alphabetically by title. If we click on the title link here, it'll reverse the order. Click it again to get back to that initial order. And then you can also sort by year. So if I click on it once, it sorts them from oldest to newest. If I click on it again, the newest movies are at the top. I also have a feature up here where you can search for a movie. So if I search for a movie by title, click the search button. That's the movie that shows up for me. So I'll go ahead and add a movie to the database. As a huge Harry Potter fan, I'll go ahead and just add Harry Potter, also because I just have the information already ready to type in here. So this is from 2001, and then we can assign some genres to it. So it's definitely a fantasy movie, and family, and adventure. And then we'll add our three main stars here. And then we can go ahead and click on Add Movie. And we're taken to the movie show page. So a few things here. You can see that it lists out the genres and the actors that are in it. And you also have the opportunity to delete if this information needs to be deleted. So for example, say I decided that I mistakenly added family as a genre, I can go ahead and click delete, and that genre is no longer associated with this movie. I can also, from this movie show page, I can edit the movie. So I'll go ahead and add family back in there, and then maybe add a couple more actors. The one true Dumbledore, and McGonagall's all good to have in there. So you can see that this gave me a message that the movie's been updated. The genre's back in there, the actors are there that I added. From this page, I also have the opportunity to read reviews or write a review. If I click on read reviews, because this movie was just added, there are no reviews. So I'll go ahead and write the first review. The first thing you'll notice about this new review page versus the first time we visited the new review page is that this page does not have a drop-down for the movies. It is directly associated with the movie that we came from. So the nested route up here is showing that we are in this particular movie, which happens to be Harry Potter, and we're writing a review for it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5, say it was great, and Harry Potter comes to life, and it's amazing. So I'll publish that review. If we were to go back to that movie show page, you can click on the write a review link. It's going to take you back to that same place we were just at. So one thing to note is that a user can only write a review for a movie one time. So if I go ahead and fill this in again and try to review it for a second time, I'll go ahead and publish that. And I'll get an error because I've already reviewed this movie, so I can't write a second review for this movie. Just to show you a couple of the other validations, a review actually needs to have all the information filled in. So if I go and try and publish this review that's blank, it'll give me that initial error, but then it's also going to tell me that that information can't be blank if I were trying to publish the review. Let's see. So next up, we actually have these actors and genres tabs in the nav bar. So if you go to the actors index page, this is a list of all the actors in the database. You'll see that the actors we added with our movie are in here as well. These are currently sorted alphabetically by last name. If I click on the name button, it'll go in reverse order by last name. I can also sort by number of movies. A lot of these people haven't started anything apparently. And reverse order shows me who's been in the most movies. I can also search for an actor by first name and or last name. So just do Gail. I see a Gail there, and she'll come up. Now, if I were to search for her, let's just go back. So if I were to search for her by last name, she'll also come up. And then if I were to do it all, she's still there. And then I can also, from this page, let's choose somebody that has a bunch of movies they're in. I can go to the actors show page. So it's actually the movies index page for that actor. And this is just a list of all the movies this actor has starred in. The genres page functions very similarly, sorted alphabetically. You can sort it by number of movies, or you can search for a genre. I can go to that genre and see all the movies within that genre. So that is everything that an admin user can do. I'm going to log out and show the difference with a non-admin account. And I'm actually going to log in with Google this time. Okay, just need this code. So great, you can see that it took me from my Google login straight to this homepage. It has pulled my first name from my Google account and set that as my username. You'll notice a couple differences in the nav bar. There's no longer that admin call out, and movies is no longer a drop down. If you click on movies, it's just going to go straight to the movies index page. If you are trying to get sneaky and actually go to the new movies route yourself, it's going to take you back to the home page because you are not an admin, so you're not allowed to create a movie. So that is essentially it in a nutshell for what a user can do with this app. So I will go ahead and log out, and thank you very much.